Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is EverQuest Project 1999. And today we are on the green server. Of course it lags right at the beginning. Woo party! Woo party! Just lag it up. Let's go. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's real cool. I think I'll just leave that in. I don't care. Yeah. What's going on? Project 1999, EverQuest, Level 20, Enchanter. Here we are again in Unrest, but it doesn't exactly stay here. We do something else, but just checking in with y'all. You know how it is. Playing the game, trying to get to level 21. Got a new earring. Got a +5 charisma earring. Um, so hoping that does. I'm trying to load up on charisma. I know it doesn't exactly do what I would hope it would do, but I know it doesn't hurt either. Enchanters need charisma. Every enchanter I've ever heard of is always talking about a charisma, so it can't hurt, right? So anyway, I've been grabbing charisma, intelligence if I can find it, mana if I can't find that. If I can't find any of that stuff, maybe HP or something. It's whatever. But we kind of need a new spot, honestly. We come into Unrest and we're like, all right, so what are we going to do here? Can we do the fireplace at level 20? I think we could probably do it as long as the rest of the group was a little bit higher level than that. But I don't know. We weren't super excited about trying to get into the fireplace group just yet. Maybe once we hit 21, a little bit more comfortable. Uh, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try to get into one and just see how it goes this week or something, or maybe I'll camp it with my Necro and just to get the feel of it. But yeah, Unrest is we're just having trouble. Like as a duo, we want to if we're gonna get into a group, we want to get into the group together and not have it take like an hour for the other person to get into the group. I mean, we're willing to wait 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, but if it's going to take an hour, we're probably not going to do it. We'll probably just go duo somewhere. So it's a little bit of a problem right now as far as getting into, the main room or the fireplace and stuff like that. As far as Unrest goes, we explored it on my Necro in the last video. Man, that's loud in my headphones. I always say that. We explored it with my Necromancer in the last video, so if you did not see that, I went through every camp, I went through every nook and cranny of Unrest. You've probably never seen that before. I've seen other people go through Unrest, but they didn't hit as many areas as I hit, I don't think. It was pretty close. I've seen people go through a lot of different rooms, but I went through like opened every single door, went in every single room, went up every single staircase, went all the way into the deepest part of the basement. Like I went everywhere, so pretty sure. I mean, I might have missed one or two things. But check it out. I'll link it at the end of this video. My Necromancer, my level 60 Necro, going from the deepest, darkest corner of the basement all the way to the top of the roof and jumping off the building. Like, I killed a couple names. I got the earring that we have here. The idea here was this ghoul, I'm making this ghoul my pet. It's one of the highest level things out in the yard, so might as well make that ghoul my pet. And then we were going to like try to maybe pull out of the back door until we figured out what we were doing. Were we going to try to get into a main room group? This is Unrest, by the way, if I didn't already say it. I'm pretty sure I did. Both of us are level 20. Level 20 Ranger, level 20 Enchanter. The idea was like, hey, maybe we could pull some stuff from the back door out to like the backyard, and it'll be higher level stuff that we can actually get good experience off of. Didn't exactly work out, but we're trying it right now. This is a pretty big fight right here. Darkbone Skeleton, Ghoul Pet. I try to stay close, but I still get attacked. Tormented Dead, 2 of them on me, so I decided to mesmerize one of them. Got him. The other one, hopefully I got it targeted. Trying to mez the other one now. Another one was walking by. That could have been dangerous. So Trey's over there fighting the skeleton. Me and my pet as well. They get it down. And now they're on that other Tormented Dead. So a Ghoul Pet, a 20 Ranger, and I'm trying to be... I want to take a seat because my mana's starting to get low. It's getting there. And here we go, a Death Beetle. So a lot of this is my fault. Like if I had just stood a little bit closer to the building and never sat down, we probably wouldn't have got all these ads. But it ends up being okay, so at least I think so. Maybe 50 more of them join up and we have a real bad problem and die. You don't know. Who knows? Could happen. I don't know. But my ghoul's fighting the Death Beetle, and I mezzed the Death Beetle, and then We just killed the Tormented Dead. So now we're fighting Death Beetles. I don't think we get experience off of these, but we did get some experience there if you look. Wow, we did. We got experience off that Death Beetle. So at level 20, you can still get experience off of yard trash. It's just not as consistent, for sure. Like you might kill one Death Beetle and not get experience, and then you might kill another and get it. And then you might kill one Tormented Dead and not get experience, and then you'll kill another one and you will get it. I think the ghouls and like the jack-o'-lanterns might still give it, but it's all like green experience mostly. I think that here and there there's still a blue out here, but we weren't trying to do this. Like this isn't our main focus. We're just here right now because we're trying to get into the back door. Camp check. Who's in the main room? Who's at the fireplace? And yeah. So the idea ended up being that we would, because not much else happens here. That giant fight right there where we got some experience, I got my ghoul pet. We sit here for a minute. We keep going in the back door looking, nothing there. It's probably the main room's pools anyway. Like, we're not trying to steal them. We're just hoping they weren't pulling something. And then we could, like, sneak up the stairs a little bit, sneak in the... You know what I mean. Like, when you go in the back door of Unrest, there is a little room to the left with like 3 gold, well, lots of stuff. Could be anything. Higher level stuff. Main room type of stuff. Go in the back door, you turn to the left, there's like 3 spawns in that room, and then you turn to the right, there's at least 1 there, maybe 2, and like another one there. So if the main room isn't pulling that stuff, we could have pulled it. It could have been a thing. So that's what I was thinking, like, well, maybe we could pull that stuff out here to the backyard. And then while we're at it, maybe kill a couple things in the backyard if we have some downtime, and maybe we can make a camp out of that. Then you have the stairs. You could go up the stairs. Right there's the fireplace, and if they're lacking, maybe we could pull something from up there. Probably not, but it's an idea. And then yeah, I don't know. And then some stuff out here. That's what I was hoping. Maybe we could lock down that room to the left with the 3 mobs, and then there's 1 straight ahead, and then 1 to the right. That's a nice 5 mobs, 22 minutes. Find a couple other things outside. We could have made that our own little camp there, maybe. But ends up not happening. So let's fast forward, because only thing left that we actually do here is kill a couple greens. My pet keeps breaking. We can't find anything to pull inside the house. And we get on the main room list. That's all that happens, pretty much. So let's go ahead and go forward a bit. Pet breaking. I turn into a troll. One thing, as you're a troll, you get the extra regen. You know, if you decide to be a troll or an Ixar, you get the extra regen. Like, that's the reason to be those. They look cool too, but they get extra regen. So if you put on the troll illusion, you also get extra regen. Just like if you put on the dark elf illusion, you get the ultra vision. If you put on... I wonder if you put on the ogre, do you get the frontal stun immunity? I think I asked that in the last video. Not the last one, but the one before that. So now it's like, hey, just kill the ghoul. I think I told him to kill it. Yeah. I'm like, let's just kill my pet, because we're going to go outside now. We got on the main room list. At least I put Trey on the list. I figure if he can get in the group, then that'll give me an in. And then I'm an enchanter, and maybe I can get in a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they need a 20 ranger, they're more likely... This is how I was thinking at the time. I don't know. I probably should have put both of our names on the list. I was just afraid that I would get called, and then... Yeah. Like, it would... The thing that would happen, probably, is an hour later, they would call me in, and then I would only have, like, 45 minutes left to play. And then he would never get into the group. So I figured... It'd be cool if, like, he got into the group really quickly, and then I feel like an enchanter could then get in a little bit faster than a ranger. So I put his name on the list, thinking if he can get in, then he can get me in pretty easily. So put his name on the main room list, and we decided to head outside. Just killed my pet. So we're going to head outside now. Here we are outside. We tried to pull to this area for a little bit. So from... You know, as you go outside, Dagner's Cauldron. We just left Unrest. We're in the entryway of Unrest in Dagner's Cauldron. And we said, wonder if we could pool. Wonder if we could set up a little shop right here. Set up shop near to the Unrest zone line. Pool some stuff to that. And, yeah. It was not great. It was okay. Like if you're soloing and you're just trying to get, you're on a list. You're on the main room list, and you want to stay close to Unrest, and you want to stay close to a zone line. This might be okay for somebody. There's 3 or 4 mobs out there you can grab here and there, and they spawn every 2 minutes or so. So if you can just find one, you could really make something out of it. But you got to know where it spawns and keep track of it and everything. And you could do something. I feel you probably could, but we couldn't really figure it out too much. And basically, you're gonna see me looking around for a pet. I finally find a pet. I bring it back. We fight a couple things. By the time I even have my pet and like fight a fight, we decide we're gonna move somewhere else. But I do bring the pet along with me, so that was cool. Turning into a troll because whenever I'm low on HP, what tends to happen is like my pet will break charm and attack me, and if it happens too often in a short period of time, I end up low on HP. So that's when I'll use the troll illusion. So the times when I use the dark elf illusion is when I'm recording and I want it to look good and not be dark. The times when I use the troll illusion is when I'm low on HP, my pet keeps breaking charm, keeps hitting me, and I need to regenerate HP a little bit faster. That's when I will be a troll. Later on in the game, when I want to creep through a dungeon and see what's in the next room, I'll be a gnome. It's cool. You can change it to different illusions and get different effects. It's nice. But yeah, for now it's mostly troll or dark elf. But I don't want to make you guys sit through this. It's a couple slow pulls, me looking for a pet, maybe another kill, and then I guess we can watch this one since it's already coming. I don't have my pet yet, so I decide I'm gonna cast Root. Because I thought he was trying to cast Root, so I was like, hey, I'll take care of it. Then I slow it. I think he has quickness. He may or may not have quickness. I do choke, and then I take a seat. So it is slowed, it is dotted, and I think he has quickness, may or may not, and it's rooted. So Root just wore off, though. Yeah, that's a fight where I don't have a pet. I feel like I'm at my best when I do have a pet, though. You know what I mean? It is annoying. Like, I can understand, like, you don't know. You've never... Like, I was watching somebody else's video. Dalen. You guys ever watch Dalen? He doesn't make the videos anymore, but he has two channels. And, I don't really watch his other channel, to be honest. It's like a role-playing channel, which is cool. I think it's neat that he has that channel and people watch it a little bit. But he had a P99 channel that I used to watch all the time, and I was watching it today because he also has Unrest videos, and man, I forgot what I was gonna say about that. Dang, what was I talking about? Anyway, crap. Whatever. Hey, shout out to Rick right there. He says, not too many people making P99 videos anymore, so it's nice to have a good source of them still coming out. I try, man. I try. Sometimes it's going to be us doing the same thing over and over and over here, but I try. It might not be the quick cut editing with my best friend's footage and stuff, but I do what I can. And I appreciate y'all sending me the tells. I had somebody leave a comment, and they were saying, you know, if you want to do this professionally, you know, you should probably do a different game. Because I was saying something about, you know, it's the end of the month and we aren't doing so hot this month. But it was because I was promoting a live stream. I wasn't grousing just to grouse. I was promoting a live stream, a special live stream. It's called Gems of War After Dark. So I was promoting that. I wasn't really just grousing to grouse. I was just letting everybody know the month is kind of light. We're kind of in my... Anyway, I don't like talking about it too much. It is what it is. But I spend time doing this. I just want to keep doing it. So I let you guys know when I'm having trouble and maybe I can't keep doing this. I just let you guys know way ahead of time, like, hey, we need to step it up a little bit or else we may not be doing this in 2 months. I always try to get out ahead of it. I know it sounds cringy and it's TMI and like, but anyway, I don't know. I know that P99, EverQuest, and Gems of War and stuff are never going to be like something that I can make a full-time income off of. I was just hoping it would slowly build and get to a point where it was a little bit better than it is right now. And then I could find something else that would be the thing. But it never got to that point to where it could be a bridge to the next thing. It's kind of like doggy paddling. I'm not complaining right now. It's just somebody left a comment, so we're like doggy paddling to where it's just enough to where I could do this as my hobby, basically. And then sometimes it's like almost not enough to do it as my hobby, and I say something, and then but before I have to like not do it as my hobby. I don't know. Anyway, enough of that. Um, but we definitely need some other spot to go to. I feel the only thing I know right now is Dagner's Cauldron, Unrest. And I just need to look some stuff up. I really do for next time, because here we are in Dagner's Cauldron again, and this is pretty much the rest of the video. So if you were hoping for something else, we don't stay here. We move back to that other spot we were at, not last video, but the video before that. We move back there. That's a pretty good spot. I think I'm helping. I think I'm helping the community. If you can't find a group in MR or FP, you can come out to Dagner's Cauldron and do Flotsam or Jetsam or the Zone Line over by Butcher Block. That's two other options for you. I've shown you the gazebo, the left side, the backyard, the main room, Flotsam, Jetsam, and something else. So that's a lot of options for you for like from level 15 to like 21. So I'm hoping I'm helping, and yeah. But we do end up moving, and I think I'm going to go ahead and show you, because I think this is the point where he has trouble finding things to pull. He's pulled everything that there was to be pulled. So we end up moving. I bring my pet with me, which I at first was like, oh no. I think he was guarding, so he's way back by Unrest. And like after about a minute of running towards where we were going, I'm like, crap, I forgot to tell him to come. So I said, follow. And then in the back of my head, I'm like, what if something, like, attacks him? We're going to have this situation where I'm an idiot. My pet runs through a camp of something, and then I get nuked to death in 5 seconds because I forgot to tell him to follow me. I wanted to follow Trey because I always have trouble finding the Butcher. Does anybody else have that problem? Going from Unrest back to Butcher Block? For some reason, I can't find the zone line sometimes. Every other time, I just run right by it, and then I'm lost. And it's really hard to get lost in Dagner's Cauldron. There's a giant lake in the middle, and with an island in the middle, you can always re-find where you're at, kinda. But I still somehow get lost. I don't know how. And there's stuff in this zone that can kill you. It's not just, like, super safe. You can definitely die. You can be invisible and still die. There's undead, you know? So it's not like the safest place ever. But we did end up finding it. I brought my pet with me. So we're back at the same spot. Probably make this a shorter video. There's not really much new to show you. If you guys have any tips for me, let me know. Like I said, the Necro went combed through Unrest, every nook and cranny, pretty much. If I missed anything, it was like one. There was one spot where I saw where I was all the way deep in the basement, where the dwarf spawns, and there was like a point in time where I tried to jump to a spot, and I missed and I fell, and I never went back and jumped over to that spot. So there is like one spot, and then there's pits by the blood, like the lava pit. You're supposed to go through the lava, not along the sides, because there's pits. I never got to see those pits. Not that I want to, but that's like a mistake when you fall in those pits. It's not a good thing, but I didn't get to see them. And then, yeah, like I said, there's a jump that I tried to make that I missed, and I fell, and I never went back and tried that again. So there might be one or two spots I missed throughout Unrest, but I'm pretty sure, other than the basement, where there's maybe one tiny room I missed at the very end. I've seen other people go through Unrest before, and they show the main room. They show like all the pools for the main room. They go upstairs. They show the hand. They show the roof. They show the the bar. They show Hag Tower. They show a lot of stuff, but when they went in the basement, they just stopped and didn't really go all the way to the back of the basement. And I went all the way in. I went as deep as you can go into the basement. I'm pretty sure. I went all the way to where the dwarf spawns, at least. And I didn't see anybody do that other than I'm sure people have, but like the one video I watched, I didn't see them do that. Maybe that's what I was going to say about Dalen. But anyway. And it was cool. I got to kill a couple names. I know where, like, the fireplace is now. I know where the basement is now. I know where both groups sit for the fireplace and the basement. At least I'm pretty sure. I've seen other people do it now, and I have an idea of where I might be sitting in those groups. So I'm probably pretty soon I'm going to try to get into a fireplace group, I think. So you might see that video coming soon. But just like last time when I looked up gear for my Enchanter, I'm going to do that again and hopefully find something else to get experience from. Last time it was Flotsam, Jetsam. Maybe I can find that again. I don't know. Or maybe my Necro will just be doing some stuff, finding some gear. And then we'll just I don't always have to show you everything on my Enchanter. Like I could do Dagner's Cauldron over and over and over, or the main room over and over and over. Then I could show you guys like my Necro farming gear for my Enchanter, or farming plat to buy stuff for my Enchanter, or maybe my Shaman leveling, or we go play the Bard again, or the SK again, or the Wizard again. And I just, until I can get through this Dagner's Cauldron main room back to back to back on the Enchanter spot. Once I get through that, until I get through that, I can show you other stuff with other characters. And just let them say, hey, we're doing the main room over and over and over. I didn't want to show it to you. Or, hey, we're doing Dagner's Cauldron over and over and over. I didn't want to show it to you. But here's the Necro getting this piece for the Enchanter. Or farming plat to buy mesmerization or spells or gear for the Enchanter. But yeah, it's pretty much this the rest of the time. I have my pet, Aqua Goblin Bosun. My pet has 2 weapons. Trey is pulling from out in Dagner's Cauldron to the Butcher Block zone line. What do I do? Most of the time I'm, controlling my pet, having him guard over by that tree. I'm sitting on this totem thing. He breaks every freaking 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and I recharm him, I tosh him, I recharm him, I tell him to guard over by the tree. I keep Breeze on me and Trey as much as I can. Quickness as much as I can on Trey, sometimes on the pet. Other buffs, I was trying to do other buffs too. Strengthen, Cloud, Sympathetic Aura on myself, Shielding on myself. I think I'm doing Quickness on him right now. Bang. Feels much faster. I would do my pet sometimes, and sometimes I wouldn't. Then I would, slow. I would have my pet attack. I would slow. I'm there to mez if he brings more than one. And then sometimes I would choke. Sometimes I would throw. If I had enough mana, I would do some damage too. But most of the time I was just slowing, controlling my pet, keeping everybody buffed. That's about it. Changing into a troll when I needed to. Blah, blah, blah. Not super exciting. That's about it. One thing I did, I was talking to Trey. I was like, hey, what if you snare and I fear? We could fear kite. That was the idea I had. And I think that's going to come in handy in the future. We didn't do it in this video, but maybe we'll show you guys that somewhere else in the future. We could probably take down evens and yellows. Maybe go somewhere else and do that. He snares, I fear, and then we could fear kite stuff. I have a charmed pet. He's beating on the back, and the pet's beating on the back of it, and it goes down without him taking damage. Because that's the problem we're having right now, I feel, is like he's not a tank. That's not the only problem, but it's a problem. He's not a tank. I do slow as much as I can, but I'm not hitting it as it's running up to him with slow every single time like I could. But it's going to get a few hits on him before it gets slowed. And I'm thinking, man, if we fear kite, he's not going to get hit, and then we can pull faster. That's like, and snare and fear don't cost a lot of mana. So we just got to find a place to do it. And what I was thinking is we run a little bit closer to the zone line. He might have to pull a little bit further. And then we can fear kite in like this little area right behind me. But it looks like something we might do in the future. Maybe not right now. But I just made the suggestion. You snare, I fear. Then you're not getting hit. You don't lose HP. You don't have to heal. But every time he was healing, I was meditating, so I didn't care. Yeah, I needed those breaks, so maybe it wouldn't work. I don't know. It's just an idea. Fear kiting. Ranger and Enchanter combined could fear kite. Pretty much like a Necro. It'd be like we're a Necro together. We got a pet. You snare, I fear. Bang, we're a necro. Always thinking like a necro, you know. But yeah, nothing too exciting happens here. So let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know where we can go. I really don't want to go across the world, but if we have to, I will. I'm starting to come around to the idea because I wanna show you guys different things. I don't want to show you the same thing. But I'm trying to think. Level 20. Level 20. Where'd I go with my necro at level 20? Probably Oasis. Oasis maybe. Gators and stuff like that. I can't remember where you go right after that. Like right after Gators. Where do you go? I don't really want to go way over there. I could just watch my own videos, see where I was at 20 on my Shaman, on my Necro. But honestly, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do the same thing I already did with my Necro and I already did with my Shaman. I would rather go somewhere else. That's why I'm trying to stay in this area. I'm trying to stay in Dagner's Cauldron, Lesser Fey, Greater Fey, Butcher Block, Unrest area. I'm trying to stay in that area. So I'll look it up, but let me know if anybody has any ideas. I would love to stay in this area. Maybe I'll find something. But if we have to, I'd almost rather go like way over to the Karanas or to Valius or something, somewhere I've never been, a Roots Crossing or Kara Island. I don't know, somewhere over that way. I don't want to go to Oasis. I don't want to go to Northern Row, Southern Row, Western Commons, Eastern Commons. I really don't want to go to Kunark that bad either, around OT or any of that. Frontier Mountains. I don't want to really go over there either. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. Maybe we'll find another dungeon. Maybe we can go to... I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. I'll figure it out. But let me know in the comments if you have any ideas. Let me know if you have any tips for me or us. Let me know what you want to see. You want to see me play some more Wizard or Bard or SK? Or Shaman? You want me to try to get through that hell level on my Shaman? You want to see my Necro? Get to full level 60 with full experience? Or what? I don't know. You want to see some more exploring, let me go do exploring Valius? You guys just have to let me know. If one person says something, maybe if I get 3-4 different people saying 3-4 different things, maybe I'll do a poll on the community tab and then everybody can vote. So let me know what you want to see on the channel. Whatever it may be, and I'll try to do it for you. Like the thing where we explored Unrest. We could do that other places. We could go to Mistmore or Black Burrow, or I've never been to I was just thinking the other day, I've never been to like Runny Eye. I've never been to like what's it called, dude? The one with the kobolds, the other one. The other one with the kobolds. It's like a higher level. I haven't been there. I've barely ever been to like Permafrost area. There's so many places I haven't been that I could make videos just have my Necro going in there and looking around. I feel like it's fun, to me anyway. Go stomping around in somewhere. Tower of Frozen Shadow or something. Anyway, that's really all I got for you guys. It gets dark here, and I'm a troll, and then you can't see, and it's basically the same thing. He's pulling skeletons, he's pulling goblins. Pretty much that's it. And then every once in a while, he'll pull two of them, and I'll mez one. My pet breaks every once in a while. I recharm it. Keeping quickness up, keeping breeze up, slowing when I can, choking, sanity warp sometimes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I know one thing I did notice is my troll's butt crack is showing, and so is my. What is going on there? What is that? What? I don't know what that was. I think that was just all my recent videos that I've captured. Oh, well. Anyway, I think that's it for today. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I will see y'all next time. Have a happy and safe Halloween. I probably won't see you until after Halloween. So whether you're taking your kids out or what, I don't know. I will see you after that. So Wednesday, remember, we have, most of the time it's Sunday night and Wednesday evening. Wednesday around dinner time, sometimes a little bit before, sometimes a little bit after, and then Sunday night usually around dinner time or after. That's when I put these videos out. I'm trying to get it back to Saturday because I know Sunday is a terrible time to put these videos out because I just crush your face with Gems of War videos on Monday, and then you lose your spot. But I'm trying. I'm trying. For now, it's Sunday. That's the best I can do. But Saturday, one of these days, I'm gonna get back to Saturday night, something like that, for my weekend video. And then every Wednesday for sure, I got you. And recently, it's been every single Sunday. So we've been doing good. We've been doing good. Trying to get back into the groove of the weekend video. I want to have one on the weekend, one on Wednesday, and just keep on doing that. Build a habit, build a habit, build a habit. Keep on doing that. And then once it's a super locked in habit that I would be annoyed if I didn't do it, that's when I'll try to move it back to Saturday, most likely. And that's another thing you guys can let me know. What's the best time? When do you want to see? Like, if I could choose what time to put a video out on the weekend, when would you want me to? And like Wednesday too. Like, what time? But yeah, I'm out of here. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tier, get about the channel, comment below. And I will see y'all next time. Comment below. Leave a like, dude. It all helps. Tell a guild mate. Leave a super thanks. There's tons of stuff you can do. Join up. Become a member. Let's keep those doors open. Let's show them that the P99 community, they always say, like, you cannot make a YouTube channel with a freaking P99 community. Well, show them different, man. Show them, yeah, whatever, bro. Yes, we can. Show them that. Show them. Yeah. Peace.